Plus, a tax break is set to expire, and it could have serious consequences for local craft breweries. And I'm Joey Lin. Police responded to a panic alarm report at the store at around 11 this morning. The debate about the funding for the arts community in Rapid City is over. The City Council voted Monday night 7-3 to move the funds from nonprofit Allied Arts Fund to the Rapid City Arts Council based on the mayor's proposal. Alexis Davila tells us how Allied Arts Fund will bounce back from this loss. The defense authorization bill that funds the U.S. military is through the Senate and on its way to President Trump. In that bill, Congress ratchets up pressure on Syria, Russia, and China, while making it more difficult to reduce commitments to allies from Europe to Asia. South Dakota Senators Mike Rounds and John Thune both praised the bill, including what it could do for South Dakota. Thune says there is funding in there for 98 F-35 fighter jets, which he says are essential if we're going to maintain air dominance. Well, today is sunnier, like yesterday actually, and then so I wonder what we're going to have tomorrow.
I know Mike was pretty accurate today, so we're going to check in with Chief Meteorologist Mike Mudrick to find out if there's more warmer air on the way. Mike?
A cluster of Rapid City residents are complaining about a neighbor's project that they say has gone too far. For a little over a month, a property owner on Marvin Road is building what the neighbors say supposedly a pole barn, but they say it looks bigger than that. The neighbors grouped up and reported their frustration to the Pennington County Commissioners today. The residents complained massive trucks are damaging the road and causing safety hazards while disrupting the air quality by making too much dust. The group says they reached out to the owner multiple times, but no solution to their satisfaction were made. Two of the commissioners visited the site to scan the area after the meeting. One resident says even though it's a private road,
take care of it because the county has some control over the road for public access, emergency vehicles, fire departments, and that sort of thing. But they do not want any maintenance control. They have no responsibility toward the roads, so we are going to be left holding the bag.
The commissioners passed along the information to the planning director, who will then take it from there. We tried to make contact with the property owner, but we have not heard back yet.
Still ahead tonight on Black Hills Fox News at 9. These kids may have made some mistakes, but Santa wants them to know they're not on his naughty list.
We'll check out Christmas celebrations at the Juvenile Services Center after the break, right here on Black Hills Fox News at 9. But there's a new glimmer of hope thanks to an expected trade deal with our closest neighbors. That story is in tonight's Fox Files later in the hour. Competitors in the Lakota Nation Invitational walked down the red carpet this evening to showcase their teams to fans and the community. An abundance of teams from across the country gathered at the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center to meet fans and other competing players. Fans filled the red carpet area, taking pictures, high-fiving, and videotaping their favorite teams. More than 100 competitors walked the red carpet, participating in basketball, volleyball, cross-country, wrestling, cheerleading, and more. The Mapia Luta Crusader cheer team said they're most excited to compete against other teams in the dance competition.
Yeah, we've been preparing since September, and I would say we're all pretty excited to compete. Can't wait for Saturday. Our cheer team has won for 8 years in a row. In the past 2 years we have lost, but we're hopefully going to get it back this year.
Competitions begin tomorrow and go through Saturday. Mayor Steve Allender proclaimed the week of December 18th to the 21st, 2019 as Lakota Nation Invitational Week, as the 43rd Lakota Nation Invitational begins tomorrow. Our Anderly Penwell looks at how this tournament is about more than just basketball. For more information on all of the events, visit our website. Coming up, aircraft take off from Ellsworth Air Force Base all the time. Well, so Mike, today is so nice, so sunny, although I did notice a little bit windy, isn't it?
The wind picked up, and it was really interesting. I had just finished working out, so I don't know, it's probably 11:30ish or maybe 12 o'clock, and all of a sudden this gust hit the house. We had a peak wind gust of 34 miles per hour at one point during the day, but then it kind of slacked off once again. And tomorrow we'll have pretty reasonable winds coming back up.
Coming up, we continue our look at the most Googled health questions of 2019. Dr. Google is in the house, and users flooded the search engine with their most burning health questions in 2019. Last night, we brought you some of the top contenders. In tonight's Your Health Minute, Jeremy Roth rounds out the list with the top 5 most asked questions of the year. And we'll be right back with your travel weather after the break. Oh, thank you, Mike. The holidays are a super busy time of the year, but if you can find a few extra minutes, financial reporter Stacey Johnson has some ideas on how to use them. Coming up after the break, the South Dakota Mines men's basketball team looks to turn up the defensive intensity in the new year. And the top-ranked boys basketball team in Class A return to the Black Hills for a rivalry game tonight. Those stories and more when we come back with Black Hills Fox Sports.
Nothing wrong with 31-3. Final weather when we come back.
David Daniel heads to a galaxy far, far away for the preview of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
You guys ever heard of Star Wars?
Why am I thinking this will not be the last one, though?
I don't know. That's yet to be determined. See you tomorrow night.